Hey, here are two articles been staring at me in the face for a while. One's from well, both from Breitbart. This is from Kurt Zendingluka. Okay, sounds like a vampire, but you get the drift. Again, I upload Breitbart. They write about things kind of like they write about perspective that doesn't really get covered a lot by the mainstream anyway. This is Nigel Farage, a damn hero. Okay, gave Britain Brexit, gave them a hope. Okay, it's a trap. Nigel Farage won't you would use pandemic to prevent Brexit. Okay, Brexit was essentially UK voting for the independence from the European Union. Again, these people ruled most of the known world 200 years ago, right? Maybe slightly longer than that. Okay, these were once like absolute like one of the last empires, right? Truly an empire. Okay, they conquered worlds. Okay, to see how far Britain has fallen, sad. Okay, it's really sad. I mean, if you look at like sometimes like I look at media, I look at media from like 70s and like strictly from the 70s. You see how beautiful Britain was, England was. You see how great the streets look, how polite people were. It's no longer like that. Okay, if you see Britain now, it's sorry England, London, and specifically, it's no longer London. You have these people that don't even speak flippant English, and they vote for this idiotic mayor. Like again, some people only see skin color. That's the problem, right? Especially people who come from these areas with lower IQs. They tend to vote for people who look like them. They don't care about preserving the nation that they're in. They'll just vote for the way they vote for the way we see the nation that they left. They'll vote for destruction, like United States. These people are abandoning California and moving to Texas and trying to ruin Texas as best they could. Not understanding they're the ones who ruined California. Anyway, Nigel Farage has warned that the EU would be attempt to use the virus again. Again, what's that old saying? Don't let a crisis go to waste. These people are evil. They'll try to prevent England from getting their quote unquote independence. Okay. Anyway, politically, the UK gave up a small amount of influence within the European institutions at the end of January, but the EU retained the ability to impose new directives and laws over us, which we have no say in deciding. Mr. Farage wrote. The deadline for extending is in just 2 months on June 30th, and Mr. Barnier, I fear, is using this this distinction to ready to for ground to yet another delay. Okay, leave it short. They're going to try to delay Brexit and use anything they can. Okay, these people are all evil. These people want you to suffer so they can stay in power and they can rule over you. Okay, they don't want you that freedom. Okay, and it ties into something good old Bush said. W. Bush sent to slam Trump. We want more immigration. No, you don't. Okay, you don't. You have citizens suffering. They're jobless. This is by Neil Monroe. This is from Breitbart. The economic director at George W.'s Advocacy Center slammed President Donald Trump popular pro-American immigration policy. The May 1st slam came just before Bush posted a May 2nd video urging national unity in the virus. Right? Trump's response was actually pretty good. Where was this unity when they were lying and trying to impeach the president? Trump is 100% flipping right. This is another nutcase here. This is another warmongering nutcase here. Okay, he's not as bad as the Clintons and not as bad as Obama, but damn, he's bad. The reason people voted for Trump because they hated these a-holes, these how do I say it properly? Hated these elites. Okay, Trump was the big middle finger to these guys. Okay, I'm on board with Trump. Could he do a better job? Absolutely, he can. But the thing is, you what? Okay, so what you don't want is people who always agree 100% of the time. Okay, you don't want yes man around you. Okay, you want people who kind of disagree once in a while. Okay, I disagree with Trump once in a while. Absolutely. Okay, that's who you want as your friends. Okay, people who tell you the truth honestly. Okay. Anyway, this is just adding to the other story about immigration. It's clearly they're trying their best to try to spin this into we need immigration. But whoever thinks we need immigration are awful people right now, especially. If before we didn't need immigration, now we definitely don't need immigration. But people all the work. You know, it's embarrassing, especially for a man to stay home. Okay, not obviously not all men, but to me, it's embarrassing. Okay, I'm flipping embarrassed not to have a job. You know, I'm flipping embarrassed not to be teaching. Now, like I said, I'm not sure if I want to be back in teaching anymore. Just it's hard when you're in a real feminism. That's why I employ men. Go into jobs where they can like. Men tend to want to be lonely. That's the jobs that they should go after. I wish I knew this back in college. Okay, because in college you're still unsure about yourself. You know, I pictured teaching kids and them listening, them understanding, but you can't do that. The kids, like especially in these rough neighborhoods, kids don't listen. They only listen to their baby mamas. You know, if you get my drift. Okay, those are the type of people listen to. So they see my skin color, even though I'm a diverse person, my skin color isn't dark enough for a lot of these kids, and they don't respect you because you're a man, and they secretly hate men. Believe it or not, for those who want to go into education, and think you're going there and boys like you, absolutely not. They'll hate you more because their mamas hate men, and these boys also hate men also. Okay, I'll leave this here. I won't add any more because this was just really about how they'll try to use the pandemic, and they'll like with so what they'll try to do is actually try to use emotional appeal. This is why certain demographic is a dangerous voters, because they don't understand logic, and without men they can't use logic, and they depend on the government, and the government is in bed with infested with people like this, and so is the media. So instead of listening to the men, because the men hold the logical keys, they listen to what's trendy or what the government has to say. Okay, and that's dangerous. All right, thumbs up, share, save, subscribe. Hope you enjoy. I hope you take something away that was educational. Um, yeah, that's it. Again, just look. I'll include the links and stuff like that. Do what you will with it. Do what you will with the information, but check it out yourself. Bye.